How's it going, people? Welcome back. Welcome to another live. My first live for a watch along. Thank you guys for joining me. Much appreciated. How you guys doing? Make sure you leave all your likes and your comments, and obviously we'll put it up as much as I can as I go along. I was about to say we can. Welcome. Arsenal are taking on AC Milan in the first preseason. Whew. I feel like it's been a long time since we watched Arsenal play. I can't wait. Can't wait. Obviously, we're going to start with the starting lineup. But first of all, if you're new around here, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button. Almost on 100. I know you might be like, what's 100? But listen, I'm trying to be consistent this season. And if I can hit 100 by the end of this live stream, it would mean a lot to me personally. I try to keep it as true as possible on this channel. It's my channel. I just want to engage with my fellow Gooners. Hence the reason, Mr. Gooner. Everyone's always asking me, why Mr. Gooner? I just want to engage with my fellow Gooners. That's literally what it is. Yeah, welcome. Arsenal are taking on AC Milan in Singapore. Unfortunately, not all of us can make it over to Singapore. So we're going to be sitting here and watching the Arsenal play. And obviously, I'll try to give you guys some great content as we go along. Yeah, kickoff is about less than 15 minutes away now. Before the game kicks off, I'm just basically gonna talk in regards to the starting lineup. Let me know what you guys think in regards to the starting lineup. So here it is, Arsenal's team news against AC Milan. As you guys can see here, Norgard is starting. I am not actually surprised that Norgard is starting and Zubimendi is not starting. It's not really a surprise to me personally because again, Premier League proven player. I think we finished. He's been having a lot more rest, I think, than Zubimendi. Obviously, again, Premier League proven. He's used to the Premier League. He's probably more used to the players a little bit more than Zubimendi. That's my only explanation. I could be wrong, but it is what it is. Zubimendi is going to be on the bench, and Christian Norgard is starting his first game for Arsenal. Thank you, guys. AFC Bliss, Mr. Gunnar, excited to see the boys again. I know, listen, it is crazy when I tell you, like, the excitement is real. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It is real. Here we go, Mr. Bliss. Thank you for joining, man. Excited to see the boys today. Definitely, man. Definitely. Let's talk about what are your thoughts on regards, in regards to the starting lineup. So here we are. In regards to the starting lineup, here we go. David Raya in goal. Then we've got Ben White, Saliba, Calafiori, Zinchenko, Norgard, Rice, Wanyeri, Martinelli, and Saka and Havertz. I'm not surprised that Raya is starting. I was hoping that Kepa will probably start. There's a likelihood there's going to be a host of changes when it comes to the game as it progresses. You know, it's preseason. It's our first preseason. I doubt any player is going to play a full 90. So we're going to get the opportunity to see a lot of the academy players also feature in today's game. David Raya, Ben White, obviously seems like he's probably going to be a little bit more fitter to play, as we know, as the season ended last year. You know, who is it? Forgot his name now. Timber. Timber was injured towards the end of the season. Obviously he had a minor surgery, but he's back. Don't get me wrong, he's there as well, but probably too soon for him to play in this game. I'm not even sure if he's on the starting lineup. Actually, I'm gonna double check that now in on the in the let me just have a look. I can't remember if Timber is on the bench, and I doubt it. And I don't think I saw his name on him. No, he's not on the bench. Timber is not on the bench for this game, which is quite interesting to say the least. So yeah, Saliba starting again. He missed a couple of games towards the end of last season as well. Calafiori, he's back. Again, another injury player. It's like we had a lot of injuries last season. It's crazy. White ended up the season slightly injured. Saliba injured. Calafiori was injured. Zinchenko wasn't really featured. He was playing more in midfield. But Calafiori seems to be back. Zinchenko is playing in his natural position in left back. That's gonna be very interesting. And obviously the debutant in Christian Norgard is going to be playing today for the Arsenal, which is, it's quite interesting. I didn't expect Norgard to start today. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought we were going to be able to see Zubimendi from the get go, but it's the preseason, so I'm not literally going to be kicking up the fuss, and I'm just excited to see Arsenal Football Club and the Arsenal boys back playing football. Norgard is starting. Declan Rice, he didn't travel to Spain. For the training, pre-season training. There's been a lot of reasoning, people saying all bunch of stuff. I've covered this on my TikTok channel. Even though Timber is not playing, apparently he's there on the field. He's there with the squad. I said he did travel to Singapore, so he's gonna be in or around the team in the pitch area in the stadium today. So Declan Rice, he didn't travel, like I said, with the team, but he is there. He's featuring. He was doing his own preseason. Apparently, going to Spain was optional, and he opted not to travel with the boys and basically started his preseason training back at the Coney. Well, at the at the Coney, and then we got Ethan Wanyeri. This one is a surprise to me. I don't know about you guys, but Ethan Wanyeri featuring in today's game is quite of a surprise to me, considering he'd played with England in the under 21 Euros. He went on holiday for a couple of weeks. It was touch and go. People were saying, is he going to be able to feature in the Singapore tour? And it seems like he's featuring, he's traveled, he's going to be playing in today's game. So he's listen, and apparently, obviously, he signed a new contract as well. We're just waiting for the official announcement to be made by Arsenal. Yeah, honestly, like, I say kudos to him, because no one expected him to be featuring on the tour, in the Asian tour, this early on. I was thinking maybe this week against AC Milan and against Newcastle, we probably wouldn't see him. And then maybe later on, he may have traveled to face Tottenham next week, but he's starting from the get-go, and this shows hunger. He wants to stay at the club. He wants to play for the club. He wants to show his worth, playing for this club. And it's quite interesting because there's been a lot of speculations in regards to when we signed Noni Madueke. Is that now gonna affect Ethan Wanyeri's progression in the squad? And it seems like Ethan Wanyeri is going to be playing in that number 10 role today, where Odegaard usually plays. So it's quite interesting to see that. So we're going to see how he performs in that position going forward. Got chat here. What are you saying, AFC? You are saying interesting that Zinchenko is in the team. Could that means he's playing until the end of his contract? I don't know. I don't know. It might be a case of, I think at the end of the day, he's part of the Arsenal squad, isn't he? He's part of the team. He's got to play regardless. And obviously, I'm not too sure because Gabriel, I don't even think Gabriel Magalhaes is on the bench either. So that's probably, yeah, Gabriel Magalhaes doesn't appear to be on the bench, or am I wrong in saying that? Let's have a look. I'll check that in a minute. But I mean, with Zinni, in regards to your question, I think with Zinni is one of those things where if we can play him during the preseason and he's playing well, maybe his price might might go up within the next couple of weeks. But yeah, he's very interesting. But I'm not really down in regards to that. I think it's a case of we have to utilize all the players in preseason. So yeah, I'm not too down about that. I think our squad is quite healthy at the moment, that regardless of who plays in the left back, right back, centre back, you can kind of look at it as we're quite solid at the back at the moment. So I'm not too fussed. Martinelli, hopefully he has a good game today. Not the best of seasons last season, as we all know. Hopefully this coming season we can see the replica of Martinelli in the 22-23 season that we haven't seen since then. And then we got Saka. Hopefully he's fully fit now. 4 months out last season. Obviously came back, played against Real Madrid and PSG. So it'd be good to see that he's fully back to full fitness. He's going to be captaining the side, leading the team out in Singapore in just not too long now. So, and then we've got Kai Havertz, obviously starting up front. So that's going to be very interesting to see how that progresses when Victor Gyökeres comes in. Obviously, speculations of medical, and hopefully he will be traveling to Singapore to meet the team, maybe to feature against Newcastle on Sunday. If not, maybe in China against Tottenham Hotspur. And obviously, then we've got the bench as well, from what I can see here on my screen. Just having a look because it's not here, which is quite surprising actually. But yeah, it's looking. I don't like I said. Listen, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Not that one. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it at all. Let's have a look in terms of who we actually have on the bench because Arsenal haven't posted it on there. Um, if you're wondering how to watch this game, Arsenal are gonna be showing it on their website. So that's basically how I'm gonna be watching it as well. So but yeah, unfortunately, due to copyright issues, I'm not gonna be able to show you on here. But hopefully we can I'll give you some live commentary and we can enjoy the game together. You can see my live reactions as we go along. So that's basically the purpose of watch alongs, a live watch along. So hopefully you guys can stick around for the full 90 and then we can have a conversation in regards to how the team are performing and how things are going to be going. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So yeah, on the bench is looking. So I'm just literally seeing it now. So on the bench, we've got Stafford, Odegaard, Kivior, Trossard, Marino, Nelson, Lokonga, Zubimendi, Copley, Kabia is, I think he's a striker as well, Nicholas, Lewis Skelly, Dowman, Salmon, and Hariman Anus. I think he's a striker as well. So we're quite stocked up. I think the only person that's probably missing is Urian Timber, I believe, in that sort of, yeah, in the team news as well. So it's going to be very interesting. And also, apparently, Mosquera has landed in Singapore. So it's quite interesting to see. Um, it's quite interesting to see. So Mosquera is going to be leaving. I mean, not leaving. He's going to be joining us up the squad if he hasn't already done. If he hasn't already done so, we're going to be hopefully be getting an announcement. If not today, maybe tomorrow at some stage in regards to Mosquera. So yeah, let's wait and see in regards to that. So yeah, the game is basically going to be starting very very shortly. Stick around for that if you haven't already done so. Like I said, hit that like subscribe button. It goes a long way in helping me out as well. Yeah, the players are now walking out. Um, just let's reload that because we want to be as live as much as possible. So Arsenal players, the players are just basically walking out now, walking onto the pitch. It's great to see Arsenal obviously wearing the new away kit, which is quite great to see. Obviously for advertisement purposes, it's just come out. So they're wearing that as what they're wearing that for today's game. So it's quite great to see in regards to that. So yeah, like I said, hit that like button, much appreciated as well. This is going to be an interesting game just to basically see how Arsenal obviously gets on, how we play, what the formation is going to be, what the tactics is going to be from Mikel Arteta and all that stuff. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. So the starting lineup, as I said, if you haven't already seen it, the starting lineup. So yeah, just it's very interesting to see. As I said, just to recap in regards to the starting lineup very, very quickly, we've got David Ryan, Ben White, Saliba, Calafiori, Zinchenko, Norgard, Rice, Wanieri, Martinelli, Saka, and Havertz. So, yeah. Players are just out on the pitch now doing their formalities, handshakes, but the ball, all the mascots, obviously. Formation is looking like a 4-2-3-1 as per usual, as we normally do. So that's definitely not surprising, the least in that regard. So yeah, let's see how Arsenal get on. Let's see how we get on. Let's see how we get on. Uh, 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 uh. David Ryan goal. So, like I said, Bukayo Saka is currently the captain in the side today, which is interesting. Not interesting, but it's part of the Rafael Leao. I didn't expect him actually to be playing, and then AC Milan. We got Tamari's playing, Rich is playing Loftus Cheek. Rafael Leao's captain in the side. You got Pulisic there as well. So very strong lineup from AC Milan as well. Um, so it's going to be very interesting. Obviously, this is more of a, Fly Emirates, that kind of stuff, advertisement as well. So yes, AC, what are you saying to me, bro? Who do you reckon? You're saying who do I reckon? Sorry, say that again. Who do I reckon will be Arsenal's first goal scorer? I'm going for the star boy. That's a very good shout. First goal scorer. That's a very, very good shout. I'm inclined to say the star boy as well. I'm inclined to say star boy as well, but you just never know, in all honesty, when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna actually go for Kai Havertz. I'm gonna go for Kai Havertz, first goal scorer. Who do you think it's gonna be the first goal scorer, and what do you think the score is going to be? Let me know in the comments below. As per usual, guys. Yeah. So who do you think is gonna win? Who's gonna win? Score predictions. Score predictions. Let's go. Um, and away we go. Away we go. Kickoff at the, about to say at the Emirates. Not at the Emirates, sorry. Um, and then we have kickoff. We have kickoff. It is official. Arsenal taking kickoff. Calafiori. Almost immediately we go back into our little back three where you've got you've got what's his name there? Zinchenko, obviously inverting. Saka is on the ball now, 1-on-1, already been doubled up on that right hand side. As per usual, the ball obviously got taken off of him. Arsenal seem to have started quite quickly. Calafiori playing the deepest at the moment. Looking like a back three. Zinchenko playing that inverted left back role as per usual, so nothing surprising on there. Saliba's on the ball at the moment, so it's quite interesting to see. Arsenal starting, passing around the back as per usual. Ben White is now on the ball. 2-1, 3-1. I see Arsenal to win. I'm seeing Arsenal to win. Very, very. AFC Bliss is going for a 2-1 win. A 2-1 win. Richie is going for a 3-1 win. Let's see how we go, guys. Let's see how we get on. Zinchenko's on the ball. Arsenal, basically, as expected. I'm not going to lie, kind of expected. We've got all the possession as things stand at the moment. So let's just see how we get on. Basically, passing the ball along the side, along the back line at the moment. Nothing seems to be, there's no chances created at the moment. So seems like AC Milan are basically just allowing Arsenal to have the ball for the time being. Martinelli trying to make a great run. Tamari makes a great interception. Allegri, how you doing? Once upon a time, Arsenal fans wanted Allegri. I don't know if you guys remember that. I was one of them. I'm not gonna lie. We wanted Allegri before we got Mikel Arteta, and then obviously we got Mikel Arteta, and everyone's like, "Oh, what's going on there?" 1 year he got the ball, lost the ball. It's great to see him in a number 22 shirt. As you know, he's going to be the top number 22 this season. Great to see him in that shirt. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, fantastic, fantastic. I'm just happy to see him back at Arsenal so early. I mean, like I said, I didn't expect him to have come back so early for pre-season, but he's himself come back. Let's just see how he gets on in that number 10 role. Maybe he can prove to Mikel Arteta that he's worthy of that number 10 role in terms of deputizing for Rafael Leao. Oh, deputizing for Odegaard. AC Milan came in on an attack. AC Milan are currently in our final third. They seem to be quite hungry at the moment, passing the ball now around. So AC Milan has intercepted Arsenal, and now they seem to have more possession of the ball. 3 minutes gone. Let's go. It's quite interesting to see. It's quite interesting, to say the least. So let's just see how Arsenal get on. So Great build up by Arsenal at the moment. Okay, Arsenal's intercepted in at AC Milan's final third. Declan Rice is on the ball, passes it over to Ben White, who then gives it to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka looks good. It looks fit. It looks fresh. Great to see Ben White back as well. I'm not going to lie. Norgard is now on the ball. He looks quite comfortable on the ball. As that's not even surprising. He comes over to the right hand side. Seems like our formation seems to be quite intact at the moment. I'd love to see Wanyeri on the ball a little bit more, just to see him take on a few players and try to penetrate through the defense. It's quite interesting because I was actually hoping to have a different type of, you know, a different type of play at the but it just seems to be the same old Arsenal. I know it's the first game of the preseason. I just feel like you maybe we're expecting something more dynamic, something a little bit more different. I think that's probably what it is. Declan Rice and the boy takes a shot straight over the bar. So let's see how that one pans out. Declan Rice, great to see you, mate. Great to see you. Unfortunately, you couldn't put that one at the in the back of the net. Edge of the box, great shot, but straight over the bar. That ball looks fairly light. I'm not trying to be Arteta, but blaming the ball, but that ball looks light. It just looked like he just floated straight over the bar. Interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this new kit. Oh, interception. Havertz is on the ball, passes it to Bukayo Saka, and the keeper comes out to collect in the box. Let me know what you guys think about this new away kit. I'm kind of like waiting because obviously, as we all know, if you're an Arsenal fan, you would know that there's a third kit. Rafael Leao is on the ball, he's on the wing, or passes it to Pulisic and he gets intercepted. Let me know what you guys think about this new away kit, the blue, the silver. I mean, some people are always of the opinion that Arsenal's away kit should always either be blue or yellow, which is, listen, at the end of the day, I don't mind. Last season, it was the black one. The season before was like I don't even know what to call it. Yellow, green. Wanyeri's on the ball in the final third, edge of the box, passes it over to Declan Rice. Yeah, it was like yellow, green. I definitely didn't like that one. But this blue one, it's not too bad, obviously. Personally, I'm waiting for the white one. That's the one I'm waiting for. I've got the home kit one, but I haven't worn it yet. Simply because I'm just waiting to see who Arsenal signs, what name I can get at the back of that shirt. So, Martinelli is down. He got tackled. He got tackled. Oh, let's see that replay. Oh, that's naughty. Rat on the foot. Studs on the foot. How did the referee not see that? How did the referee not see that? That is poor. It's given a corner, but that was really poor. In any other game apart from his preseason, that's a yellow card. That's a yellow card all day. I'm not gonna lie, that is poor from the referee. What are you saying to me? Norgard is getting involved, doing what we expected by keeping things ticking, which is good. Exactly. He's definitely what we expected from him. Similarly to the player that he's replaced in sort of like a Jorginho. Yeah, I don't expect anything less from Norgard. He's played in England. He's played in the Premier League for several years. Arsenal taking their first corner. Declan Rice on the ball. Obviously, we don't have Gabriel there at the minute. Not the best of. I mean, the corner wasn't too bad, but I think if we had Gabriel there, probably would have done a little bit better. Havertz is apparently he's been gymming. Everyone said Havertz looks hench. Declan Rice on that left back. Zinchenko is in sort of like in that midfield, that deep number 6, inverted number 6. Very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what honestly, this away kit is very interesting. Blue and red. I have to see in person. Normally, when I get kits, I normally get the authentic version. Because of the fit, I just prefer the fit. For example, when I got this one, this is the authentic version. It is, right? Yeah, authentic 21. The 2021 season, this one is. I like to get the authentic one, the players one, because it's quite I like the fit, but it seems like this season, this new blue one, the replica, Loftus Cheek on the ball, and it gets brought down by Calafiori. near the center circle. This blue one, I think, when you look at the replica compared to the authentic one, it's like the contrast on the replica. The blue looks a little bit more deep and more richer, as opposed to the authentic one. Maybe it's because of the material. It's because of the. I think it's because of the material. And also, guys, in this game, I don't know if you guys are aware, regardless of the final result, um, they're gonna do penalties. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. Whether Arsenal wins in the first 90, whether it's a draw, it don't matter. They're still gonna do penalty kicks at the end of this game. 9 minutes in, not too many chances at the moment. I think both teams are still trying to suss each other out. Not too many chances apart from that Declan Rice shot that went straight over the bar. AC Milan are now on the attack. Rafael Leao on the edge of the box. He's got the ball, passes it over to the left, passes it over back to Tomori. AC Milan seems to have control of the possession in Arsenal's final third. What can they do with it? And they pass it back. Yeah. Have you guys got the new away kit? Let me know if you guys have got the new away kit, how do you like it? If you have, let me know. If you haven't, how comes? A cross comes in right deep into the far left and is cleared by Arsenal. Declan Rice on the ball, passes it back to Zinchenko, and Zinchenko clears it up the field. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Havertz is on his own up front. What do you guys think of this new kit? The stadium doesn't seem too full at the moment. I'm sure if this was in America like it was last season, in terms of the preseason, I reckon it would have been a little bit more fuller. But you've got to go around the world. We've got so many Arsenal fans around the world, so I don't blame Arsenal for going to Singapore. It's not the first time that we've been to Singapore. We've got to support let all the Arsenal fans around the world get to watch some of the games. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. AC Milan are now on the ball, kicks it up the field. Rafael Leao, the target man, Norgard, gets intercepted. AC Milan have got a throw in Arsenal's deep in Arsenal's final third. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how we get on. Possession stats at the moment, Arsenal 7-1. Oh, interception, and here we go. Saka is on the ball. He tries to play in Martinelli, who's overlapping, and unfortunately he couldn't get there. Couldn't get the ball to him. I just want to see Ethan more on the ball. I don't think I've seen him on the ball as much. Saka seems to have, been our main guy that's, gotten the ball a little bit more. But I want to see Ethan more on the ball, but it's not on the ball. He hasn't really got on the ball. He hasn't really. Am I being too eager? I think I'm being too eager at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm being too eager in regards to what I'm expecting or I'm expecting to see. But I think sometimes we have to remind ourselves it's only the first preseason game. It's only the first game back. Obviously, as you guys know, we've got Manchester United in our first Premier League game. How are you guys feeling in regards to that? First Premier League game away to Manchester United at Old Trafford. How are you guys feeling about that? How are you guys feeling? I think once we get Gyökeres over the line, potentially get Eze, and I just think like the way the Eze one is going to be one of those deals that's going to potentially drag to almost deadline day. A cross comes in from AC Milan and then gets blocked by Zini, and AC Milan gets a corner. You know, it's ironic because when AC Milan are actually on the board, they look a lot more threatening than Arsenal at the moment. That's what I'm getting from this game from watching it for the last almost 13 minutes. AC Milan just looks a little bit more threatening when when they get on the ball. Loftus Cheek, Rafael Leao. Obviously, he's been linked with Arsenal as well, which is very interesting to see what would potentially happen in that regard. Midfield needs to win. Corner gets cleared. Midfield needs to win the ball back more so we can get our forwards involved. The balls are just passing them by at the moment from our defense to their defense. Yeah, definitely agree. Couldn't agree more, man. Definitely couldn't agree more. It's like there's no cohesion at the moment in our game. Um, there is no cohesion in our game at the moment. I don't seem to understand what's going on. You know, I know it's the first game back. Is that a throw in? Yeah, that's a throw in. I want to see Ethan more on the ball, get Norgard more on the ball, let him dictate the play a little bit more, overlap runs, you know, all the good stuff that Arsenal are capable. And there's a cross comes in into the back post. Martinelli was not able to get there. That was a good ball from Norgard. That was a very good ball from Norgard. Very, very good ball from Norgard. But unfortunately, Havertz, where was Havertz? Back to the ball. Interesting. And I think this is the difference because Havertz is not a natural striker. And I think when we get Yorkeres come in, maybe he might take up better positions, especially in a cross that's just come in like that. I would expect a Yorkeres to be getting at the end of that. 15 minutes almost gone. 0-0. Hardly any chances, no clear-cut chances. Here we go. This is going to be the first chance. Saka in the final third tries to shoot and he gets blocked and gets cleared for a corner. That was a great pass from Ben. My word, what a pass. Through the midfield, through the back line, straight onto Bukayo Saka. There we go. Short corner from Arsenal at the moment. Rafael Leao obviously intercepts Bukayo Saka. And then we get the ball back right deep into the final third. Kai Havertz is on the ball. He shoots. It gets blocked. Tomori cleans it up. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. I feel like we get the ball and we rush to try and get into their final third to try and find that goal. But that was a great pass. Great pass from Ben White to Bukayo Saka just not too long ago. However, we couldn't convert it, you know. But Saka looks quite fresh. Looks like he's really on it at the moment. Very interesting to see. But yeah, the midfield, I don't know, like the midfield it's not clicking. There's no cohesion. It'll be very interesting to see when Zubimendi comes in the second half because let's be honest, we do expect him to come in the second half. There's going to be a host of changes in that second half. So it'll be very interesting to see. It'll be very good. We got Wanyeri's on the ball, passes it over to Martinelli, but he over hits the pass. There's no composure. It's like we're in a rush to try and get that early goal. So whenever we're on the ball, there's no composure on the ball. There's no cohesion. There's like the final passes, final chance. It's just, yeah, it's just not there at the moment. It's not clicking for us at the moment. So still early stages. 16 and a half minutes gone on the clock. But yeah, let's see how it goes. What are your guys' thoughts on the recruitment so far this summer? Obviously, we've had quite a few players come in, none gone out at the moment in terms of a transfer fee. There's been a lot released. Saka 1-on-1. There we go. Passes it in. Again, no one there. No one there. Crosses it in, low cross into the box area. He's offside. Surely he's offside. Saka's offside. Yeah, he's definitely offside. Saka is actually trying to make things happen. And this is the importance of having an out and out striker. Because every time he makes those runs and he tries to cut in into the box, there's no one. Everyone is probably hugging by the penalty box, by the penalty spot. There's no one sort of making a run into that 6 yard box, that near post, to try and get a tap in. And this is potentially something that we need to work on. I don't know if it's a striking issue or it's a positioning issue. I just couldn't. I don't know. I really don't know. Foul by Bukayo Saka, edge of the AC Milan box. He knew it was foul. He knew it was a foul. But he still took the shot away and it still went in. The keeper just left it. Oh boy. It's been an interesting first 20 minutes to say the least. Interesting first 20 minutes. Ooh. It's like Rafael Leao's playing out and out striker because I thought is a sort of a wide attacking player. Here we go. No guarders on the ball, passes it back to Saka. Saka gets doubled up really, really quickly. I saw a video just not too long ago of people comparing Saka to Cole Palmer again because Cole Palmer won the Club World Cup with Chelsea, and all of a sudden the comparison has come up again. People are so quick to forget that Cole Palmer went missing for the majority of last season and up until the because he won the Conference Cup, he won a Club World Cup. All of a sudden now the comparisons come back up. Honestly, some people are really funny, man. Really, really funny when it comes to um compare every time is Saka against this person, Saka against that person. Must we always compare Saka to everyone? Just don't get it. All right. AC Milan goal kick straight up to Arsenal's. Um, it's a foul. Gotta be a foul. Wanyeri, wonderful from Wanyeri, beats his man Declan. Oh my word! Ben White lashes at the ball and it goes more closer to the corner flag. Okay, so that was a great play from Ethan Wanyeri, one on one with his man, and he takes him on. Literally, just sends him. Ooh, sends him away. Great skills, and Ben White just literally lashes it. Typical defensive shot, defender shot. Oh, you say no one there to get at the end of the crosses. Jokeres will be busting the gut to get at the end of that, and this is it. And this is it. Is it a case of like you need like a Jokeres to be getting at the end of these sort of shots? And possibly so. That is possibly so. Because Bukayo Saka is crossing it in almost every day. Every time he's beating his man 2-1, he's beating most of them and he's putting it in, and there's just no one. It's just no one. I'm sure no God will probably be thinking, I've never had the ball this much before in my life. So much time on the ball, so much composure. In comparison, oh, Ben White on the overlap. Bukayo Saka gets to him, and here's the cross, and it gets cleared by AC Milan. Calafiori recycles the ball, passes it over to Zinchenko. Zinchenko crosses it in over to Bukayo Saka. Oh, what a touch. However, it goes away from Bukayo Saka and is cleared by AC Milan. Great combination there. Great combination. Norgard just looks natural on the ball. Looks good in the kit as well. I'm not going to lie. It's great to see him. I know a lot of us weren't, excited. I think that's probably the best way to put it. The initial excitement wasn't there. Zinchenko tries to cross in the ball and it gets blocked out for throwing. Yeah, with Norgard, the initial excitement wasn't there. But it's great seeing him play. I just want to see Zubimendi. I'm not gonna lie. And I think this whole Zubimendi's signing has gone under the radar a little bit with the whole Jokeres and everything else, rather than an anonymous way case. Oh, what a touch! What? Oh, what a turn by Ethan Wanyeri. Oh my God. Great turn, great shot, great save. Oh my word. I was not expecting that. He sent the defender right to the other side. Great pass from Norga. One touch, bang. Half a volley, on target. Great save by the keeper. Oh my word. What a save. That would have been a fantastic goal. That would have been a fantastic goal from Ethan Wanyeri, but great play nonetheless. Great play. Great play nonetheless. We've got a corner now. Bukayo Saka takes the corner, goes for a short one to Martinelli, but Martinelli doesn't appear to be ready. And then we recycle back the ball. Oh, is that Havertz? Havertz on the ball. Ethan Wanyeri, and it fouls the AC Milan player, and they've got a free kick in their box. Oh my word. Ethan Wanyeri seems to have woken up. Has he? That was a fantastic shot from Ethan. Fantastic shot from Ethan. Great shot from Ethan. That's what he brings to the team, a chance out of nothing. Most definitely. Most definitely. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. I was definitely not expecting that shot or that kind of play. Not going to lie to you. Declan Rice with his high press as per usual. Gets the ball. Oh, we get the throw in. Linesman goes one way. Referee goes another. Long throw in to Kai Havertz from Ben White, and it gets cleared. That's a foul from Calafiori. He's had a lot of fouls, you know. Honestly, if this was the Premier League, he potentially would have gotten a yellow card by now. Would have gotten a yellow card by now. Come on, Arsenal. Yeah. I think that's probably the best chance we've had all game. That Ethan Wanyeri chance. Great chance from Wanyeri. AC Milan seems to be on attack. Pulisic, and he gets. Oh, okay, that's a foul. Great interception from Ben White, and then he gets a foul. Still goalless after 25 minutes of play. David Raya's barely had anything to do apart from pass the ball left, right, and center. It's not a bad thing, to be fair. It's not a bad thing. I'm here for it. Bloody here for it. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good. First game, first preseason game, first game back. I mean, they did play against Watford before they travelled over to Singapore. So I mean, we still don't know what the actual full-time score was. Some people say it was 2-0. Some people say it was 3-0. But ultimately, Arsenal won. And if it's 2-0 or it's 3-0, we won and we kept a clean sheet. Oh, Loftus-Cheek plays in Rafael Leao. 1-on-1 against Saliba. Is running towards the goal. And Saliba gets back and intercepts. And I thought that was an interception from Saliba for a corner. However, the referee has pointed to a goal kick. How did I see that from here and the referee didn't? One straight ball up the field. Loftus-Cheek heads it, sets up Rafael Leao, runs in. I thought that was a corner. But the referee has opted for a goal kick. I'll take that all day. Okay. Oh, there we go. Ben White. Oh, somebody that we didn't expect to see in that position. Bukayo Saka taking on his man, and then he gets doubled up, and again he crosses it in, and it gets intercepted. Tries to cut in. Okay, Ben White on the ball, passes over to Ethan, takes a shot, deflection. He definitely deflected, and the referee has pointed for a goal kick once again. 1-1. Arsenal have had 6 shots compared to AC Milan's 1. I thought that was a corner. Definitely a deflection. Did he go off the crossbar? Ben White seems to be playing quite well at the moment because he's great overlapping from Ben White. He's getting involved in the final third. And yeah, at this rate, Ethan will be the first goal scorer. I love that he's so focused on impacting the game. Yeah, it's looking very likely because he looks more hungry. Obviously, he's playing quite well at the moment as well. And it's like anytime he gets on the ball, you just expect something to happen. Arsenal 4 corners to one. Yeah, Ethan is definitely looking hungry. I just want to see him. He's definitely a talent. Don't get me wrong, but because I know his potential and I know what he's capable of, I want to see more from him. That's what it is. But I think he wants to be more of a goal scorer as opposed to a goal creator, which is fair. Oh, not the best corner from Saka at all. It's got to be offside now. No offside. No. Saka still on the ball, keeps it up, passes it back to Zinchenko's. Calafiori finds himself on the right hand side, gives it back to Bukayo Saka on the edge of the box, takes a shot. Very soft, very low keeper. Easy save. Easy save. Got AC Milan now on the attack. Rafael Leao. He's so strong on the ball. My word. Passes it back. Pulisic on the left hand side now for AC Milan. He's so strong on the ball, Rafael Leao. He's been linked with Arsenal as well. Is he someone that you would take? Let me know. Would you take a Leao? Oh, unlucky. Oh, what a great pass. Great pass from Saliba to Ethan Wanieri, and he passes over to Declan. Declan is going and he passes it over to Bukayo Saka. Why are you coming on? Oh my God. Havertz, but if you're. Oh, what a great play by Arsenal. Declan Rice takes a shot, gets deflected. Keeper comes out and he couldn't take the ball. And they've been given a foul. Hmm. I don't know how that's a foul. The referee's given a foul there against Bukayo Saka. I mean, it was a good overlap by Kai Havertz, but I don't know. I want to see more in the box. He's entitled to go for that, ref, but it is what it is. And it looks like they're having a water break in Singapore. I didn't know it was that hot there. Um, Half an hour gone on the clock, and they are having a water break. And obviously, tactical discussions on the sidelines as per usual from Mikel Arteta. How you guys keeping? Are you enjoying the game? Are you watching the game as well as you're here tuning as well? Appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button as well. Much appreciated. So what are my thoughts after 30 minutes? I mean, it's a bit balanced. I'm not gonna say Arsenal are, you know, dictating the game they are dictating the game a little bit more than AC Milan. However, whenever AC Milan are on the ball, in my opinion, they do look a little bit, just a little bit more threatening than Arsenal in the attacks at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. You just feel like whenever AC Milan gets the ball, especially with Loftus Cheek and Rafael Leao up front, and they're basically trying to set each other up. And they do look quite dangerous, especially. But with Arsenal at the minute, there's no cohesion. I think the referee is waiting for Arsenal to get back onto the pitch, finish their water breaks. But yeah, I think we could be doing better with the ball. Great overlapping from Ben White, great overlapping from Havertz, but I would personally love to see Havertz more sort of in that in in the center of the box, like as a norm as a out and out striker. But I know he's not an out and out striker. But if you're going to be scoring goals, you need to be, in around the box. But he's always sort of dropping back as though he's a number 10. And I think this is potentially where your careers will come in. Saka is playing well. Ben White is playing well at the moment. Ethan, obviously, best chance of the game so far. Declan Rice, obviously, he's doing okay. He's doing okay. He's doing his normal job at the moment, like, basically as expected. And now we're back underway at Arsenal on the ball. Give him an option, Martinelli. He had no option there, man. He had no option, Declan Rice. Um, Just thinking, we won't see much change in tactics until we see more ball carriers on the pitch, and we've only signed Madueke with the abilities, so it's clear we need an Eze. I couldn't agree more, man. I couldn't agree more, bro. I could not agree more. We couldn't agree more. We need something different. We need something different because I think at the moment we're too predictable. We pass it left, right, center. Um, and it's give it to Saka, try to cut in, try to do the overlap, do the crossing. But every time we cross the ball, there's no one there to head it in. That's the problem. Defensively, great. Going forward, I'm sorry, but we've got great attacking players, but we're not I don't know, we're not penetrating enough. Still very past sideways, backwards, sideways, and slow paced as well. So yeah, I definitely agree with you on that regard. Definitely someone like an Eze that can take on players, for example. And this is another reason why I'm looking at a Martinelli now, for example, in comparison to a Saka on that right hand side. Saka does a step over, little shimmy, body check, and he takes on his man and he's through. And I just don't feel like Martinelli can do that. He's just not the same caliber. Look at that. Great play from Bukayo Saka just now. Little 1-2 with the Kai Havertz. Um, Great tackle. But I just getting breaking news that Chelsea wants to sign Hater from Ajax and Javi Simmons. Interesting. And I thought we were gonna get Joel Hato, but apparently Chelsea wants to sign Hato. And I thought he wanted to come to Arsenal. Chelsea, we're just funding Chelsea's squad. Got Madueke in, and now they're gonna go and get Hato and Javi Simmons. I mean, to be fair, if they get Simmons, then maybe hopefully that will give us a free run to go and get Eze. Hopefully. Ooh, Rafael Leao. He just nutmegged Ethan Wanyeri and played a great pass outside, and now AC Milan are on the attack. Great cross in, Calafiori clears out. And this is what I mean. When they get on the ball, it's fast-paced attacking, and they just look so much more threatening. But this has been the story from last season. We can control the game, control possession, control the ball, but as soon as the opposition gets the ball and start attacking us, they look more dangerous than us. They just look so much more dangerous than us. Honestly, I don't know, man. AC Milan now, they got the ball. I don't know. I don't know. We need to work on that. It's like, yeah, you can have all the possession, you can be attacking, but if you're not doing anything with it, it's pointless. It's all about what you do with the ball as opposed to just having possession of the ball. I thought that was a throw. Yeah. Yep. Definitely looking like the same old, same old. Yep. Literally same old, same old. Only Ethan and Saka looking hungry. Yeah. AC Milan's got a corner. 39 minutes almost gone. This is their second or third corner of the game. The cross comes in and Arsenal clears it. Arsenal clears it. Um, Raya gets the ball, kicks it out straight to what a pass, but Martinelli. Uh oh. Great pass from David Raya. Martinelli was not on it. He was just not ready for it. That was poor. And I think this is the reason why a lot of Arsenal fans are saying they won't be too disgruntled if we got rid of Martinelli. AC Milan are now on the attack on the left, 1-on-1. Pulisic against Ben White, takes him on, plays it in, takes a shot straight over the bar. That was a chance for AC Milan. That was a chance. That was a chance. Pulisic against Ben White, 1-on-1. Looks like Pulisic was winning that battle on that occasion because that was a great cutback from Pulisic. But that guy just couldn't wrap his foot around it. If he did, whew, yeah, it's crazy. With the height of our team, it would be criminal to concede a headed goal from a corner. Yeah, bro, you're not wrong, you know. I didn't think about that, but you're not wrong. Literally, especially when you're not adding Mosquera in there as well. Literally, we're like tower blocks. Gabriel, Calafiori, Saliba, Ben White, mate, and then you're adding Mosquera in there as well. Oh, Kai Havertz, obviously he comes back in. Declan Rice. Yeah, we've got some height in there, man. We should be scoring more headed goals as well. Martinelli 1-on-1 takes on his man, crosses it in near post, and it gets cleared again. First time Martinelli has managed to get away from his man. Oh, Kai Havertz. Okay. It's going to be a hard watch. It's been a hard watch. One clear-cut chance from Arsenal so far. Only one, and that came from Ethan. Martinelli should have crossed that in. Should have crossed that in. I can't wait for the second half because I think we're going to have a lot of changes in the second half. And hopefully we're going to see a little bit more of a creativity in that second half. We're going to get Zubimendi probably come in. Odegaard will probably come in. On the left-hand side, we'll probably see a Lewis Skelly come on as well. So it's going to be very interesting, and possibly a couple of the academy players as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see how we come out in the second half. So yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting so far. They're so passive, man. So passive. I know it's the first game of the preseason, officially, like we're watching them, but it's too passive. It's not like we haven't oh, and Kai Havertz gets brought down any other day. That's a yellow card. But it's preseason. With all this gymming and all these muscles that Kai Havertz has put on, you would think that this guy would be a little bit more stronger on the ball. But I mean, I guess that's probably why he pulled him down. Be interesting. Yeah. Be interested to see if Madueke comes on for Bukayo Saka. I don't know if you mean in this game, but Madueke is currently on holiday, bro. Madueke is currently away on holiday. It's not even in the squad. It's not in Singapore. But yeah, I personally think going forward in a game like this, if let's say it was in the Premier League and we're playing a game like this, I reckon at this stage and moment in time, you'd be thinking either get a Madueke on or get a Trossard on. That's what I'd be thinking. But right now, I'd be thinking, yeah, get a Madueke on and get Trossard. I mean, get a Martinelli off. That's what I'd be saying at the moment. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Then we've reverted back. Every man behind the ball, literally. Yeah, second half, I don't see Martinelli coming back for the second half. To be fair, he'll probably bring on Trossard, change it up a little bit. I can see Declan Rice potentially going off. I don't know who he would put on, but I can't see Ethan playing coming out in the next 45. I think there's going to be a host of changes. Kepa will probably come on as well. Havertz intervenes, plays in Martinelli, and Arsenal are on the attack. 2 against 1, 2 against 3. Havertz overlap. Martinelli takes a shot and he gets deflected out for a corner. Poor. I'm sorry, that was poor. It's poor. Any other confident player would have done better there. I'm sorry, but it's not convincing for me. Martinelli's not convincing. All in, and this is what frustrates me. As much as I like the guy, I just feel as though like, mate, go and learn how to do a step over, like proper step over, like the way Bukayo Saka does it. He does a step over. The player don't know whether he's going left or right. But with Martinelli, it's like he's so predictable, man. He just runs at the man and it does a little shimmy, 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 shimmy. It can't do a step over. It does a little body. I don't know, man. It's just frustrating. Arsenal, another short corner. I don't know where this is coming from. Crosses it in, back post. Calafiori goes up, clears off the line. Ben White takes a shot, gets blocked off, and it is deflected out. And Calafiori tries to usher for a corner. However, it is not going for a corner. Another chance late into the second half, late into the first half. 2 minutes added on. I don't know whether this short corner tactics is because we don't have Gabriel maybe on the pitch at the moment playing. I really don't know, but yeah, it'll be very interesting to see. And that is the end of the first half. Arsenal nil, AC Milan nil. Oh, mate. I don't know, man. I don't know about you guys. And let me know how you guys are feeling. How are you guys feeling in regards to that? How are you guys feeling in regards to that? I don't know. Well, I really don't know. How am I feeling? I don't know, man. I don't know. Um, it's- yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting to say the least. Yeah, there was nothing. It went great. It went great. There was nothing to really get me off my seat apart from the Ethan Waneri's Ethan Waneri's um chance to say the least. Apart from that, it's nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Um yeah. Yeah, the best chance so far in this half was Ethan Wanyere's chance. There's nothing else basically that would have got me off my seat in this first half, to say the least. So yeah, it's very interesting, to say the least. Um it's going to be very interesting to see the type of substitutions that we make in the second half. As I predicted, I don't see a lot of the players coming back out in the second half, to say the least. Yeah, I don't expect I don't expect Zinchenko to come back out. I think Kepa will come on. Lewis Skelly will probably come on. Trossard, Zubimendi, um, Odegaard will probably come on. There's not much choice for up front, unfortunately. And this is where we would have needed a Gyökeres, to say the least, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's half time at the moment. Um, what was you guys' thoughts about the first half? Let me know in the comments below. AC Milan looked a lot threatening during that course of first half as well. It'd be great to see some of the academy players feature as well. Just looking at some of the academy players that we've got on there. We've got a couple of goalkeepers there, to be fair. Stefford is there as well. Um, we got a couple of youngsters there. Copley, Louis Copley, he's there as well. I think he plays in the midfield area. Similar position to I think it's Declan Rice. Then we got Ishmael Kabia, I think it is. He plays he's a winger actually. Apparently he's got pace on him. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say I've watched him play, to be fair, but apparently he's got pace on him as well. Josh Nichols, he might actually get a run out, probably on that right back position. In regard, he might come on for Ben White, maybe either in the second half or as the game progresses. Considering that we don't have Yuri and Timber available at the moment, so Josh Nichols might be a player to watch out for. Max Dowman, he might come on as well potentially. Again, he's another one that plays in a similar position to, I believe, Odegaard. So, but I would expect Odegaard to come on first, and maybe a Josh Nicol, and Max Dowman potentially might come on later on. But we shall wait and see. We've got another striker actually, another 17-year-old, Andre Harriman Anus. He's a forward player. He's quite versatile. He's got pace on him as well. Quite tall. Another tall one. Still growing, of course. So he's potentially another one to watch out for. So he might actually come out as well. And then we got Marley Salmon. I've watched this boy. He reminds me of another Saliba. So potentially he could be another one that can, as the game progresses and as it goes on, he might come on for William Saliba. Let's see how that one progresses. It'd be great to see him play because, like I said, I've watched him play in the academy, and he's great. He's great. I would love to watch him play in the first team. So those are a couple of the young players um, that Arsenal have at their disposal, and I'm sure there's a lot of us that would love to see potentially a Max Dowman, for example. Um, so let's see what he's on. I mean, he's only 16, 15, 16. So he's been integrated into the first team this season. So let's see how that one goes. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Um Yeah, it'll be very interesting. It's half time at the moment. Arsenal nil and AC Milan nil. All right. Whilst they're having their little break, I'm gonna have a little break myself. I'll be back. Stay tuned for the second half for Arsenal, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back for the second half. We are back for the second half. And as expected, as I said, um, there's going to be a host of changes in the second half. One, from what I can count on my screen, seems like we've got about 6 or 7 players coming on. Six. Kepa is coming on. Lewis Skelly is coming on. Odegaard is coming on. Um, is that Chukwueze? Oh, well, yeah. Kivio's coming on. Zubimendi is coming on. Trossard is coming on. As I said, I knew it. It's not surprising. It was bound to happen. It's pre-season. These things do happen. That's about what 6 changes I've just mentioned there. 6 changes, I think. Yeah. Saka's still on. Havertz still on. Saliba's still on. So Calafiori's gone off. Declan Rice is still on. Martinelli's gone off. Yeah, a host of changes. So, for example, we have players coming on: Odegaard, Trossard, Lewis Kelly, Kivio, Zubimendi, Kepa making a debut. So, by my count, you've got David Raya coming off, Calafiori coming off, Zinchenko coming off, Ethan Wanieri coming off, Martinelli coming off, and Nogard coming off. If my maths are right, I expected that. Not surprised, and that's a strong. That is a very very strong you know change. Like in terms of subs, that is when you think just think about it, it's quite strong. All those players are really strong coming on. Zubimendi, Trossard, Odegaard, Lewis Skelly, Kivio, considering the great season he ended up on last season. So Declan Rice takes a shot, half-hearted shot really, and has gone off to a goal kick. So I think we got this. We can win. Bring on some academy players. Yeah, I did expect, like I said, I expected a horse of change at halftime. 6 already. I think it's a case of Mikel Arteta probably wants us to go and score a couple of goals, and then we might even see some of the academy players. But it's been a great start already in the second half. Arsenal seems to be a little bit more hungry. Trossard is on the ball now. Very, very strong on the ball. He's one of the players that a lot of fans, you know what, let me just say, including myself, I've said it as well, that if Trossard was to go, I wouldn't mind. But I think I would mind. I think I would mind. Because he's such a good player. Oh, overpass. That's from Lewis Skelly there. Great to see Lewis Skelly. Great to see Lewis Skelly. Oh, mate. Great to see him. Can't lie. Great tackle by Declan there. Covering for Lewis Skelly on the left. Frustrated with himself because I think he didn't want that ball to go to a throw-in. But it's okay, Bedeck. It's okay, mate. It's okay. We gas this. Got this. We got this. It's confirmation of all the substitutions. Ethan gone off. Zinchenko gone off. And I just read during half time, actually, Gabriel Magalash is actually not part of the squad today, alongside with Timber as well and Nelson. Even though they have been training, I don't think they're match fit yet. It was reported that Gabriel actually played against Watford. I think he played like half an hour, 45 minutes. So, yeah, very interesting to see that because it looked like he had been training really well. So I'm quite surprised that Gabriel is not in the match squad today, which is quite shocking. Quite shocking. Odegaard's got the captain armband back of Bukayo Saka. Trossard is on the ball. Almost fell over. Trossard is so good. I'm sorry, man. Look at that. Look at the penetrative passing already. We look more hungry in this second half, and we're actually. It seems like we're going to create a lot more in this second half. Zubimendi is on the ball. First appearance for the Arsenal So weird seeing him. Such a great player, man. So exciting. Oh, Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly, what have you done there, mate? Rafael Leao. Oh my God. This guy's so strong on the ball, man. So strong on the ball. Saka's on the ball again. Crossing by deck. Or by, no, that's Ben White, sorry. Loftus Cheek. He's fucking fast. Oh my God. But Saliba's come back. What? My word. Loftus Cheek, the pace on that. But Saliba caught up to him. Great defense. Great defensive play by Saliba. Great bloody defensive play by Saliba. I can't see him playing a full 90 though. Odegaard is on the ball. Here we go. Bukayo Saka on the overlap. Passes over to Saka. Odegaard, edge of the box again. Tries to cross it in. First corner of the second half. I know because of the time difference. I think we're like 6 hours. Is it 6 hours behind in Singapore? From Singapore right now. So they're probably around what? Just after 7. Look at the run. Bukayo Saka on the corner. This is where great cross in. It's very interesting to see that AC Milan left 2 players up when Arsenal have got a corner. I got a funny feeling this is something. I think who tried it last season? There was a team that tried that against us last season. And just I think it was like, is it Nottingham Forest? PSG, someone did, and they just left 2 players up front whenever Arsenal got a corner to try and break us. Great cross by Odegaard, went all the way straight through to the keeper. Yeah, they just crossed it. Like, literally, they'll leave 2 players up front. So whenever they get clearance, they'll just literally just hoof it up. AC Milan back on the ball. Pass was intercepted by Leandro Trossard. Come on, boys. Great cross, Bukayo Saka, and he's gone in. Bukayo Saka finds the corner. What a bloody cross. Was that by Kivio? It was scrappy, but you know what? A goal is a goal. And somebody did predict that Bukayo Saka was going to score first, and it's come to pass. Oh my word. I did not expect that. It was scrappy. Wasn't the cleanest of shots. Wasn't the best of goals. But we'll take it. A goal is a goal. A goal is a goal. You have to be there. And this is what I'm saying, like, in terms of Kai Havertz sometimes. When I was saying that sometimes you have to be there. If you're not there, you're never gonna score. And this is what it means. When you're in the right positions, you tend to score. Who is the cross by? Yeah. Was that Kivio? Sorry, but my word. Kivio. What a cross by Kivio. Fantastic balling by Kivio. Took everyone by surprise. Even the keeper took the keeper by surprise. Took the defense by surprise. But listen, you have to be there when these chances are created, and Arsenal are 1-0 up, 53 minutes gone. Great goal. Hopefully this game might potentially open up a little bit more now. AC Milan are on the attack on the left-hand side. I think they've made a couple of changes as well. Did Pulisic go off, or is it still on? Yeah, it's still on. Great goal from Bukayo Saka. It wasn't the cleanest of goals. It was quite scrappy. But listen, a goal is a goal. You have to be there when these chances are created, when these crosses are created, back post. It was quite scrappy. I don't even think he kind of. At the end of the day, if you don't put your foot in, you're never gonna score. You know, no one's complaining. So, yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. Great tackle by Bukayo Saka. Great defensive play on both end of the field. Look at that. Well done, mate. Well bloody done, mate. Yeah. Great skill from Bukayo there. Take that all day. Arsenal 1, Milan 0. Kepa's come on. If you're just tuning in, Arsenal made about 6 changes at halftime. Kepa came on. Lewis Skelly came on. Zubimendi came on. Odegaard came on. Trossard came on. I'm probably missing one, but yeah. It's been a great play in the second half so far. We just unlucky. Kai Havertz just basically trips over the ball, but he gets back up, so no injury scare there. Oh yeah, Kivio came on as well for Calafiori. Kivio came on, sorry, and he assisted that goal. It's great to see Zubimendi in an Arsenal shirt. I'm not gonna lie, can't wait to see more of him. See what he's made of in that sort of number 6 role, but it doesn't seem to be quite deep. It seems to be pivoting and swapping with Declan Rice at the moment. I got a funny feeling Declan Rice might be coming on very, very shortly. A cross in by Bukayo Saka, and Havertz headers over the bar. Oh, the referee has given a corner. Strange. I didn't think that was a corner. I thought Kai Havertz headed that over the bar. Not the first mistake I think the referee has made in his game, but take that all day. Arsenal have a corner. And Declan Rice is on the ball. Yep. Declan Rice waving to the fans. Declan Rice is on the ball. Corner to the Arsenal. Let's see what we can make of this, seeing as we have no Magalash. Our 6th corner crosses it in. Misses everybody in the first during the near post. And then we were going to recycle the ball. Lewis Skelly on the ball. Halfway down the pitch. Recycling it back to Saliba. Passes it across to Bukayo Saka. Gives it back to Odegaard. See how we get on. Odegaard. There's more cohesion on that right hand side with what we used to see. Oh, great idea by Saliba, but he couldn't execute that. That triangle of Ben White, Bukayo Saka, and Odegaard seems to be back. I don't mind it at all. There's a bit more cohesion there. I love that right hand side at the moment. We look more solid in the midfield because earlier in the first half, There was no cohesion. And oh, AC Milan on a break. Off this cheek in the middle. And then Odegaard comes back to do his defensive duties. He looks on it. He looks on it. And we have the ball and we're taking our time once again. As we do. 58 minutes on the clock. Arsenal on the attack. Bukayo Saka passes it over to Ben White. He's looking. And it gives it back to Martin Odegaard. Lewis Skelly on the ball. Passes it over to Trossard on the right-hand side. Or should I say on the left? Declan Rice. Mendy. Saliba is being encouraged to shoot, but he passes it across to Saka. Saka passes over to Zubimendi in the midfield. 1-2 with Odegaard. Odegaard. Ooh, that's a foul. No? Okay. Referee says no. Rafael Leao on the ball. AC Milan back in possession. But that's a foul, but I mean, to be fair, it probably would have been a soft one anyway. Soft one anyway. I think we're going to get a couple of academy players coming on very, very shortly. You can see on the touchline, you've got Max Dowman getting ready, Salmon getting ready. As I was saying earlier, he's probably going to be replacing Saliba. Honestly, that Salmon guy, if you've never watched him before, you're about to know about this guy. He's so good. He's so good. He reminds me of Saliba. And obviously Max Dowman, we already know what he can do. But it'd be very interesting to see where Max Dowman is going to be playing. My assumption is he's going to be replacing Bukayo Saka. That is my assumption. Because he's left-footed as well, coming over from the right-hand side. Or, actually, another shout is he might potentially replace Declan Rice. As I said, Declan Rice do look quite tired. And Arsenal are going to be making a couple of changes. Yeah, are they making the changes now? Yeah. Got Marino. Oh, Josh Nichols as well. Max Dowman. 3 academy players with Marino. So Marino probably coming on for Havertz. I'm joking out. I'm assuming. Oh, we're not ready yet. Okay, we're not ready yet. Zubimendi taking quite a bit of time. There's going to be a couple of academy players. From what I just saw, Josh Nichols, Max Dowman, Marley Salmon, and Mikel Marino. We'll go about him. Trossard on that left-hand side, taking on his man one-to-one. He just looks so much confident on the ball. You just don't know because he's both-footed. You just don't know whether it's going to go left or it's going to go right. And I think that's the advantage he's got. So my assumption is Ben White will come off, Saliba will come off, Havertz might come off, and maybe either Declan Rice or Saka. That's my assumption, but let's see how it goes. A hoax of changes coming very, very shortly. Oh. Ooh, any other day that was being a yellow card. Tamari takes down Bukayo Saka at the edge of the box, and Arsenal have a free kick. And Odegaard is placing it. So we already know what this is going to be. He's going to be crossing it in. And I just wish we had a player that can take a direct free kick from there. Because you can shoot at goal in this position if you were that confident. If we had a left-footed Bukayo, if we had a left-footed Xhaka, for example, talking about Xhaka, speculation that he might be coming back to the Premier League with Sunderland. It's going to be very interesting indeed. Odegaard tries to cross in the ball, but Trossard crosses it in, back post. Bukayo Saka brings it down to Martin Odegaard. Ben White crosses it in quite deep, high and deep. Trossard on the ball, edge of the box. Lewis Skelly, first time cross. No one in the back post. That hits the hand. The referee says no. Odegaard shoots, side post, side netting. Great crossing in from Lewis Skelly though. Great cross. Great cross. Mm. Arsenal are making changes. AC Milan's goalkeeper looks like he's coming off. Strange. Yeah, AC Milan are making a goalkeeping change. Okay. I mean, to be fair, we made the same. Apparently he's a 17-year-old. Arsenal are making their changes as well. Looks like Bukayo Saka is coming off. Max Dowman is coming on. Odegaard is orchestrating the changes on the field. Max Dowman comes on, wearing the number 66, I believe it is. Max Dowman on the ball, first touch, loses the ball. Marino's come on. So who's come on then? Who's come off for Arsenal? So Max Dowman's come on. Marino seems to have come on. So Declan Rice gone off. Saliba's gone off. And Ben White's gone off. Okay. Basically what I anticipated. Josh Nichols playing on that right hand side. Salmon playing on the right centre back role. Marino come on for Declan Rice, and Max Dowman comes on for Bukayo Saka. And Kivio seems to be the most experienced senior player in that back line all of a sudden. Zubimendi orchestrating things in front of that back line. Max Dowman has got the ball on that right hand side. Passes it over to Odegaard. He's offside, isn't he? No? Max Dowman on the ball again. Is he going to shoot? Takes a shot. Goes wide. We always knew what he was going to do there, didn't we? He just could not execute it. He's wearing number 56. Excuse me. I think this boy's a talent. Great impression already. It's only been on for like a couple of minutes, 6 to 7 minutes on the clock. He's going to be taking on his man. And I think the great thing with Max Dowman is that because no one really knows about him just yet and what he's capable of, it's going to be surprising a lot of people this coming season if and when he gets his chance. Arsenal 1-0. It's great to see academy players on a pitch. Great to see them. Great ball from Kivior. However, Kai Havertz could not get there just a bit too long. Keeper sweeps it up. Rafael Leao just running through, takes a shot, and Kepa saves. Straight at him, to be fair. A save that he should be making, and he throws it out straight to Odegaard. And Arsenal back on the attack. Odegaard to Lewis Skelly to Trossard. There we go. Just a bit much. Or he got there. Keeps it in. Just Trossard back to Zubi. Pass was intercepted. Oh, what a ball from Trossard to Kai Havertz. Back kills it to Lewis Skelly, but not the greatest at the moment. Max Diamond gets brought down. Interesting. What talent, honestly. Great talent this boy is. Yeah. Drops the shoulder and it gets brought to the floor. Don't know if he bought that, to be fair. Looks like he bought that. Alman! Why did we do that? That was a quick... They tried to take a quick free kick and he just kicked it straight to the keeper. 70 minutes on the clock. Arsenal 1, Milan 0. Hopes of changes. Hopes of change. I think the only player on the field at the moment that I can remember that started the game that's still on the pitch is Kai Havertz. There's been a change everywhere else, which is great to see, to be fair. Plus, bearing in mind, we still got a couple of players that are injured. Gabriel Magalhaes is injured. Timber is still apparently injured, and Nelson as well. I'm surprised that Lokanga wasn't going to get a game, but he's not part of the plans going forward, let's be honest. Kivio on the ball, wrestling with Rafael Leao. He's so bloody strong on the ball. Rafael Leao. Was that Chibueze? Okay. Oh, AC Milan on attack, cuts it back. Great defense. Rafael Leao gets away and Zubimendi kicks it out for a throw in. That was dangerous. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle by Josh Nichols. My word. Get up, mate. What a great tackle by Josh Nichols. Are we stopping the game for that? I know he's a friendly, but do we need to? Do we need or have to? It's on the touchline. He's not getting up. That's his business, mate. Josh Nichols. That Kai Havertz. Max Dowman on the overlap. He crosses it in. Low cross in. And it's out for a corner. Not a bad play. It's interesting to see who's going to be taking this corner. Is it going to be Odegaard or is it going to be Max Dowman? He's making an impact, you know. Okay, he's not taking a corner as Odegaard. He's making an impact. I'll give him that. I'll definitely give him that. Our 7th corner of the game. Another short corner. Another one. It's like on that left or right hand side, we keep doing short corners. Zubimendi on the ball, passes it over to Max Dowman on the edge of the box. Again, back to Zubimendi. out to Odegaard, and we try to play to Trossard, and it's another corner for the Arsenal. Arsenal 1, Milan nil, 74 minutes on the clock. Arsenal has a corner, Odegaard on the ball. Let's see what we get from this. It's going to be another short corner. It's another short corner. That seems to be a pattern in this game. I don't know if it's something going forward or something that we're trying, but it's like on that left hand side, that's another corner, surely. On that left hand side, it seems to be just short corners at the moment. Whereas on the right hand side, Declan Rice is pinging in the ball. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see. Odegaard brings it in from the right, headers in. Oh, keeper saves. What a header from Mikel Marino, but the keeper saves. Max Dowman. Woo! This boy is good. My word. This boy is good. The composure on the ball. He's just a fucking talent. I'm sorry, man. Oh, I can't wait to see this guy in the first team. If we don't tie him down quick, I know he's still young, and there's only so much we're allowed to do because he's still young, but he's the future of Arsenal. The boy is so good, man. Max Dowman, the future of Arsenal. My word. Trossard seems to keep trying to play this impossible passes. Very interesting to say the least. Foul. Water break. 76 minutes on the clock. Rafael Leao kicked the ball away, and all the fans goes, "Hey!" Any other day that would have been a yellow. Oh gosh, yeah, that was an elbow to the face. Come on, mate. Forearm to the face. Arsenal won. AC Milan nil. Water break. 77 minutes on the clock. Looks like Arsenal are about to have another substitution. It's a great save. They're just showing the replay of that header from Marino and a great save from the Milan's keeper. It looks quite athletic, tall. Yeah, great play from him. Great save, great play. Um, Water break, cooling break, whatever you want to call it. Salmon's playing really, really well. I'm really impressed. Really impressed. The only criticism I'll have of Dalman, having watched him in the academy as well, was there was moments where I just thought that he could have released the ball a little bit quicker. And I know we want this progressive player who can take on defenders and just break through the defensive line. And he reminds me of like an Eze in a way because he's not scared to take on players. He's not scared to run and another player he reminds me of actually as well that used to play for Arsenal is Jack Wilshere. However, we all know how that went, and that's the only criticism I'll have in terms of releasing the ball early. Because if you don't, there's a likelihood, there's a potential that you could get injured or you could get fouled in a certain way and then get injured, and we need to avoid that. We need to avoid that. That it will be my only criticism when it comes to Max Dowman in regards to knowing when to release the ball, when to pass the ball, when to make that breakthrough run, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, we've got another substitution. Reece Nelson playing his first game for the Arsenal in over a year, or almost a year, to be fair. Which then means Kai Havertz has now gone off, and we've got a little bit of a formation change. So Marino seems to be playing that number 9 role now. Reece Nelson has gone over to the left, and Trossard has gone over to the middle, playing that number 8 role. So it's interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Reece Nelson, first chance, crosses it in, and he gets blocked. Oh. Could have done with a little bit of more composure there, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. A little bit more composure there, Reece. Stats 18 shots to 2 for Arsenal, 5 on target, none on target for Milan so far, 10 crosses for Arsenal and 2 for Milan. Offside. And obviously, Arsenal have got the majority of the possession as well, so nothing surprising there. What a ball. What a ball to Reece Nelson for Marley. What a ball. Said it. Salmon is a player. Salmon is a player. Remember, I said this here. Salmon is a fucking player. Arsenal, another corner. Odegaard on the corner from the left hand side. Straight in. Cleared. Max Dowman on the ball. Over to Reece Nelson. Back to Odegaard. Odegaard crosses it in. Max Dowman on the ball, recycling the ball on the far right. Holding up the ball very, very well. Holding up the ball very, very well, to say the least. Simon on the ball, very composed. Looks up. Great control on the ball. Promising. Very promising. Lewis Skelly. Reece Nelson. Oh! Great shot from Trossard. Almost like 30 yards away from goal. Bangs it. And the keeper tips it over. That was... Whew. Didn't expect that one. One touch. Bang! Keeper tips it over. Got proper behind that one. Bang! Yeah, that was definitely going in. Could have gone anywhere. And then Arsenal got another corner, and there's another short corner. This is very interesting. That was very scrappy in there. No, get up, mate. No. Referee's giving a free kick to AC Milan. Very, very, very strange indeed. Barged him. Be interesting to see the starting lineup for Sunday's game against Newcastle. and then they'll travel over to Hong Kong, I believe, and they'll be playing Spurs. That'll be very interesting indeed. Make sure you tune in for that one. Don't forget, at the end of this game as well, there's going to be a penalty shootout. So that's going to be very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I don't see the point of it. Very pointless, but one of those things that they've decided to do. One of those things they've decided to do. Oh, Odegaard takes it down, shoots, and is a save. To be fair, he barely had any options. Barely. Barely had any options. Another short corner. Is it real corner? Reece Nelson shoots, deflection, and it's going to be a. That's a corner. That's a corner. That's a. How's it? This referee. This referee's dodgy, mate. Referee's dodgy, mate. How's that not a corner? Oh man, that's mad. That's mad. That's mad. $86 minutes on the clock. Trossard brings it down, passes it over to Dauman. Yep. Reece Nelson on the ball. Back to Dauman. Back to Zubi. Josh Nichols. That's no possession of the ball. Great possession on the ball so far. Can't complain. Don't forget penalty shootouts at full time. I should have gone wide to Josh Nichols. Odegaard tried it, but got tackled down, man. Got tackled down. Sorry, mate. Offside. At least Kepa's going to be in goal for the penalty shootout. Nelson on the ball places it to Marino. Marino places it back to Odegaard. Feed it to Dalman. No, he places it to Trossard. Oh no. Loses it in a 6-yard box. Great play though. Great play. Reece Nelson on the ball. Shoots. Oh, what a save. Great effort from Reece Nelson there and great save from their keeper. Odegaard on the corner. It looks like it's going to be a short one, to be fair. Yeah. It's been the theme of this game so far. Short corners. Why did he cross it? I thought he was going to shoot. Zubimendi in the 18-yard box had the opportunity to shoot and he decided to cross it to the far post. Oh! Oh, Trossard tried to catch him out. .92 minutes. Game is pretty much almost done, to be fair. Great to see all these youngsters out. Josh Nichols, Maurice Salmon. Great to see him. Max Dowman. Great, fantastic play from them today. Yeah, it's pretty much done. There's gonna be a penalty shootout. Full 90 done. Don't ask me what the penalty shootout's for. I couldn't tell you. But there's gonna be penalty shootouts. It's full time. Arsenal 1, AC Milan 0 on Bukayo Saka's goal in the 53rd minute. Now there's gonna be a penalty shootout. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. It's just one of those preseason stuff, isn't it? Mikel Arteta and Trossard. I think they're having a conversation about the penalty. I don't know if Trossard is taking one. It's looking like Trossard might not be taking one. I don't know. They're having a conversation quite deep there, but it was interesting exchange from Trossard and Mikel Arteta just now. I don't know if it's a case of they saying Trossard ain't taking one or he doesn't want to take one. I'm not too sure. Hmm. Yeah. Great cross. Just looking at the highlights of the goal. Great cross from Kivior. Saka at the right place. And he nestles it in. Hmm. All right. Just waiting for the penalty shootout now. Seems like we're about to get underway, and it looks like Arsenal are going to take first. Bloody pointless if you ask me, but guess it's like a training session. I don't know why we do this training, this penalty shootouts in all honesty, but let's see. Odegaard up first. He goes up, steps up, shimmy, and he misses. Martin Odegaard misses a penalty. It's a great save. It's a fantastic save from the keeper, to be fair. AC Milan's turn. Kepa, are you going to be able to save? No. Zubimendi up next for the Arsenal. He doesn't look too confident. He doesn't look too confident at all. Steps up. Scores. Good penalty. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done. Let's see if Kepa's going to be able to actually save one. Is Kepa actually going to be able to save a penalty? Let's see. Steps up. Kepa saves. He's good at saving penalties. I'll give him that. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. How Arsenal do going forward when it comes to club competitions that we know that's going to be going towards penalties. Great save from Kepa. Fantastic save from Kepa. Mikel Merino up next. Is he going to be able to score and put us up? Oh, what a penalty. Nice and cool. Nice and cool from Merino. Keeper didn't even know whether to move. Barely moved. Got stuck in the ground. Right. Kepa, you're going to be able to save another one. Chukwueze or Chukwueze for AC Milan steps up. I'm sure that last save is going to be in his mind. Let's see. Kepa, can you make 2 saves in a row? Steps up and he scores. Very cool penalty that was. Very cool penalty. Very laid back. Very cool. Bloody hell. Move. Who's checking next for Arsenal? Reece Nelson steps up. And he misses. Great keeper. Arsenal have now missed 2 penalties. To be fair, that keeper's tall, man. That keeper's bloody tall, man. AC Milan next. Kepa, can you save another one? He can. Fantastic save. Down to his bottom left. Great save that was. These keepers are the stars of the show in this penalty shootout. And Kivior steps up next. Interesting. I did say earlier, it didn't look like Trossard wanted to take one. It's like Trossard didn't want to take one. Don't know why. Kivior. And he misses. Bloody hell. What is going on? Reminds me of the England-Sweden game from the other day. All these penalties are shite. Oh. So if Milan scores, they win the shootout, basically. But it is what it is. Is Kepa gonna do another save? Come on, Keps. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Keps. AC Milan player steps up. I think Kepa's gonna save this one. Is he gonna save it? He saves it! Oh my god. Kepa saves it. It's all about the keepers, mate. It's all about the keepers. Fantastic saves from the keepers. Forget the players. Max Darwin. Come on, Maxi boy. Why is never one trying? No one tries to go top corner. Why? Why no one try to ever go top corner? Maxi! Great. Maxi boy! Maxi boy! Max Dalman scored. Kepa, can you save another one? And make it, let's go home. Oh. Come, Kepa. Man, that Keps. Go on. Oh, lucky. Still sudden death. Keepers are great. It's the keepers show. It's the keepers show. The keepers show. Trossard steps up. Is he going to be able to score, make it 4-3 for the Arsenal? Shimmies, and he scores. I didn't think he wanted to take one. It's not moving too well. I don't think he wanted to take one. That's why he's taking, what, the 7th penalty? He was hoping not to have taken one. But, yeah. And AC Milan scores again. Woo! Josh Nichols. What a penalty. What a penalty by my guy. Look at him. So cool and composed. I don't think he expected to take a penalty. Oh, what a penalty. What a penalty. All of a sudden, we're in sudden death and everyone scoring now. In the first five, there was like three misses. And then there's been three goals in a row for both teams. Now everybody all of a sudden, wants to start scoring. What is this? Who's that? Mari Salmon. Puts it over the net. That's a centre half penalty for you. It's all right, mate. It's all right. It's all right. Get your system. I think AC Milan are definitely going to score this one and win it, and we'll call that a day. Yeah, Milan wins that penalty shootout. Oh well, what a shame. Shame for Salmon. But listen, most importantly, Arsenal won at full time. They won 1-0 in full time. Lost 5-4 in penalties. But listen, great turnout, great play from the boys. If there's one thing I've taken from this game today, we need a winger, a left winger. And I got a funny feeling that's what Madueke is for. It's just a shame because I was hoping we would have got potentially like an Ezel Rodrigo. I mean, the transfer window is still open. We're still in July, like literally a couple of days before July ends, and we've got like a month left, a month and a bit, a month and a week left of the transfer window. And I'm hoping if there's anything that this game has proven is Arsenal winning the winger. And Arsenal need to go and get a winger, whether it's Eze, Rodrigo, whoever it may be. We need a left winger. It looks like Trossard seems to have pulled something in this game. Not too sure. He didn't look like he really wanted to take a penalty in this game. However, because he went into sudden death, he didn't really have much of a choice but to take a penalty. He didn't look too comfortable walking up for that penalty shootout. And like I said, Martinelli, honestly, in this game, didn't produce anything for me. You might be like, oh, I'm going a bit over the board at the minute. It's just the first game. Relax. I get it. Yes, it is just the first game. But this is the games that allows us to see how the team is, what's going on, what we need in the next couple of weeks in the next transfer in the transfer window. And Martinelli is not up to par for me at the moment. I haven't watched what I've watched today. Martinelli's got a long way to go. Trossard's cover seems like he's pulled something. He might not even feature on Sunday, but that's, we've got to wait and see how that goes. But in my opinion, Martinelli's not that guy. Martinelli's not that guy. I've given him a chance. He's shown me in this game he's not that guy. I don't know what's going on. Is that a trophy thing? I really couldn't tell you. I couldn't care less. But yeah, listen, Arsenal, we need to go into the market, find another left wing up. So yeah, Arsenal won in the 90 minutes, and AC Milan won 5-4. I don't know what there's a ceremony that's going on at the moment. Not too sure what that's all about, but yeah, Newcastle on Sunday, and then Tottenham Hotspurs to come in Hong Kong. Make sure you tune in for that. If you haven't already done so, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll be seeing you guys on Sunday. Thank you for watching, Gooners. See you on Sunday.